RSI trends. Okay, I'll go into the RSI trends. So now let's get into the RSI trends and then take a call. Okay, on what are we going to take a call? We are first going to take a call on the indices. Okay, we are first going to take a call on the indices. So I can go to the levels page here. Okay, I can go to the levels page here, and then I can select here indices. So when I select indices, I get here everything. I get here Nifty and Bank Nifty, right? So if you go and check it out in the heat map, you can do the same here. So you can see here that Nifty, okay, Nifty is bullish in 30 minutes. It's bullish in all time frame, right? So you can see here that on the indices, Nifty is bullish in all time frame. Now, when you take a look at Bank Nifty, okay, Bank Nifty is if you go here, you can see day bullish. Everything is bullish, day, week, and month. So it is Bank Nifty is bullish in day, week, and month. That means that all the three time frames they are bullish. Now, if I add for 30 minutes or if I add for 60 minutes, on 60 minutes also I can see that both the indices are bullish but in the lowest time frame. Okay, in the lowest time frame, I find only Nifty seems to be bullish. So when you are going to start the day, okay, when you are going to start the day on Monday, you have to focus on Nifty more than Bank Nifty. Why? Because if you ask for a 30-minute bullish, you are seeing that Nifty is the one which is firmly set on the bullish side compared to Bank Nifty. How many of you got it? Can you give me a thumbs up? Let's take it step by step. Yeah, let's take it step by step. How many of you got it? Okay. So why do you need momentum? We need momentum because if there is no speed, then the prices will not reach your intended target. Do you want to hold on to a stock and then wait for that stock to go and hit the target at the end of the day? No, right? We want to take a stock and we want to quickly get in and get out. If you were to hold a stock and wait for the entire day for the result, then I'm sure that you will not be probably holding on also to the stock for the entire day. And that is why you need momentum. If you want to travel from place A to place B, what do you do? If you are in a hurry or if you want to travel, you take the most fastest means of transport and which is more practical, right? That's what you do. So if you want to go to a place fast, then you don't go on a cycle. That is why whenever you take a stock, whenever you're going to take a trade, you have to understand that momentum is the key. Without momentum, taking any trade in the market, okay, is good only for the option sellers. Option sellers do not want momentum unless you are directional option. Okay, but otherwise, even the option buyers or sellers, if they are directional, then you definitely need momentum. So momentum is a very, very important part. So price, pattern, and momentum are three important ingredients which one should see while reviewing any security, be it indices, be it anything. I'm just saying in general, whenever you review any security, you need the price, pattern, and momentum. So now coming back to this Nifty Bank Nifty analysis, what we are seeing is that the daily, weekly, monthly, and the 60-minute are all on the bullish zone, but 30-minute bullish is seen only on the Nifty. So when the day begins, Nifty looks to be the most promising, right? That's what is the observation based on the indices. Now, what will we do is we can now go, okay, we can now go and move into the banking space. Okay, let's go into the banking space. Now, what do we want to do? Okay, what do we want to do is we want to select some stocks. So there are two options for you. I'll show you both the options. So let me first go to the heat map. let's go to the heat map. Okay, let's go to the heat map and then let's check out. Okay, let's check out how to select a trade. So you can see here, like whenever you go on this heat map page, you will be shown, okay, you will be shown here what is the situation of the RSI. Okay, you will be shown here what is the situation of the RSI. So what does that do for us? Okay, what does that do for us? It tells you how far is the momentum. Okay, from where there are two zones. You can refer to a video which I have done. The video is on how to use the RSI. Okay, you can go out to our YouTube channel and check out that video. So I have mentioned that there are certain zones. RSI moves in ranges, and if an RSI is moving into an overbought zone, then you have to be watchful about the same. All right. Along with that, you also need to see how far is it getting stretched in terms of the time frame. So now when you take a look at this scenario, as of now, you can see here, I put it at 30 minutes so that if it is possible, I'll know exactly how is it placed across all the time frames. So if it is bullish in the lower time frame, then I get to see it across the time frame here. So you can see here now that from the banking space, these are some stocks which are looking worthwhile participating. So I got IDFC First here, I got PNB here, Bandhan Bank, Axis Bank, AU Bank and IndusInd Bank. So now what do? I go about doing some ranking. So यहाँ पर मैं देखता हूं कि अगर 5 सर्कल ग्रीन है, ओके, अगर पांचों सर्कल ग्रीन है, that means that stock has run quite well over the last few days. Okay, if the stock has run well over the past few days, that means उस पे काफी मूवमेंट हो चुका है और अब जाकर आप उसमें आप पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे तो जायज है कि वहां से एक पुलबैक आना है. तो ऐसे समय पे आप ऐसे स्टॉक्स को केयरफुली चुनना है. ओके, so now based on the RSI, what am I seeing? I am seeing that IDFC First and Axis Bank. Okay, IDFC First and Axis Bank, they have got all circles in green. Okay, PNB still has some more room left, but then you have to be careful that it has already finished the 30-60 daily weekly. उसका RSI बढ़ चुका है और उसके बाद बंधन बैंक में higher time frames are negative. So if higher time frames are negative, that means that नीचे से अगर जब रैली होगा तो यहां पर आके रुक जाएगा. okay, यहां पर आकर रुक जाएगा और उसकी वजह से बंधन बैंक में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करना चाहिए. So stock which I am ruling out is Bandhan Bank. Now coming to the other two stocks which are there, what I can see here is that AU Bank, okay, AU Bank has got 30 and 60 on the positive side, while the gray circle जो है, gray circle मुझे बताता है कि वहां पर there is no movement or clarity yet. So AU Bank is showing some indication to move up. So if the banks were to move in the next week, I will definitely be tracking AU Bank. Now, the next bank is IndusInd Bank. Why? Because 30-60 are positive, weekly is positive, और daily में आना बाकी है. So overall 3 time frames में positivity है. तो उसकी वजह से IndusInd Bank will be the other banking name which I will prefer. So from the banking space, I have AU Bank, I have IndusInd Bank, and I have PNB. So there will be a ranking. Okay, there will be a ranking, and the ranking is given based on the circles. So ये circles देखकर जब भी हम काम करेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि exactly इसमें movement कैसे हो रहा है. तो ये movement को देखकर immediately मुझे पता चल जाएगा कि RSI की पोजीशन क्या है. तो अब आपके उदाहरण के लिए मैं आपको चार्ट की तरफ ले चलता हूं. Okay, let's go and take a look at the chart. So for example, we talked about Axis Bank. Okay, so here are Axis Bank का movement. So you can see here that Axis has been going up for a while, right? And what are you seeing in Axis? That the trends are getting tired. But ये मैंने आपको सिर्फ RSI के पेज को देखकर बता दिया कि यहां अगर ऐसा सेटअप है तो इस पे काम करना उचित नहीं है. The stock which I preferred instead was AU Bank. Right? This is the chart of AU Bank, and you can see here now AU Bank. Yes, the prices are going up. RSI is trying to come up. So here you can have some positioning. Then we spoke about IndusInd Bank. Okay, now in IndusInd Bank, you can see here again the RSI is going up. Okay, RSI is going up. RSI is steady, and prices are also going up. So higher low बना रहा है, तो उसका मतलब है कि यहाँ पे भी एक स्कोप है हमारे लिए. Then the other was PNB. So PNB में आप देख रहे हैं कि there is a very strong move. So if you go to PNB, you will see that I spoke to you about all the circles being green, right? All the circles being green. So उसका मतलब यही है कि यहाँ पर सारे सर्कल्स ग्रीन हो चुके हैं. तो अगर आपको अभी ट्रेड लेना है तो स्कोप है, बट एक सावधानी के साथ. सो एक चेतावनी है कि यहां से पुल बैक आएगा पीएनबी में, तो आपको आपका ट्रेंड जो है पीएनबी में, दैट इज नॉट गेट डिस्टर्ब. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ पीएनबी गोज फ्रॉम 53 to 48, the trend will not get disturbed, because if you see the daily chart, this is the daily chart, right? This is the daily chart, correct? And what are you observing? You are observing that the RSI has gone swiftly ahead, and now if you were to buy here at this juncture, you can always experience a pullback. While if you take a look at AU Bank, okay, if you take a look at AU Bank, you can note here that the trends are just developing. So if there is a movement, and if there is a movement in the stock, AU Bank would be a better candidate. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to add this stock into a watch list. So I'll add AU Bank to a watch list. So I click on this AU Bank and then add this stock to my watch list. So I'm creating a new watch list. This I'm naming this as RSI stocks. I'm naming this as RSI stocks, and I am adding this stock to RSI stocks. I'm adding AU Bank. I'm adding IndusInd Bank, and I feel there could be some movement in PNB. So I am adding PNB as the third candidate. So based on the current situation and based on the way the movement has been, I am taking a look at if the higher time frame, okay, if the higher time frame is positive and it is getting stretched, then I would be very, very cautionary. So Axis Bank, IDFC First, they all are looking positive, but then we may soon encounter some profit booking here. So if banks were to move, then these stocks would give us a good name. Now banks, this same kind of approach, now we will introduce it across the FNO space. Okay, the same kind of approach we will introduce it across the FNO space. Now when you introduce it across the FNO space, okay, let's leave the banks aside. Let's find out what are the other names which are emerging. Okay, what are the other names that are emerging which we can consider? So if you go here and scroll, there are so many of them. But then many of them, okay, many of them, you will see that there are multiple circles here. So preference should be given to circles which are there at the time frame movement is from the left hand side to the right hand side. Left hand side means सबसे कम time frame है, which is 30 minutes, and it goes up the month. So 30, 60, daily, weekly, monthly. So अगर आपको दिखता है कि यहाँ से movement शुरू हो गया है, like for example, okay, you can see here that there is Zydus Life. Zydus Life 30, 60 are, there is a trend emerging. Okay, so you can take a look at this and you can find out. See, HDFC, there is some room here. Indus Tower, Sun Pharma में सारे circles green है. So can you all tell me some stocks which you have found out? Yeah, can you all tell me some stocks which you have found out? Let me just see what stocks have you all found out. I'll just give you 2 minutes. Can you tell me some stock which you all have found out from this page? Okay. Okay, let me take one by one. Right. PFC, very good. The daily and the weekly are positive. All right. MCX, okay. Okay, MCX, okay. Yeah. Could you all give me an AV check? Yeah, friends, can you all give me an AV check also? Okay, MCX. I'm just going to take a poll here now of, okay, Coforge. I'm getting a lot of MCX. Coforge, yes, Coforge is a good one. MCX is a good one. So daily, weekly are positive, right? Daily, weekly positive. HDFC. So you can see here now, more circles green, daily, weekly positive. So when all the circles become green or when all the circles become red, that is the time when you got to be cautionary. And what is the best one? Anywhere you have got from your left hand side at least 3 or 4. Those are the good ones. So from the banking I selected few. Now from here I will select some more. Okay. I will fine tune them, don't worry. But first let us add them. I am going to the list which all of you are giving. Okay. There are some names which are emerging from the IT space. Okay. TCS is a better one than LTI. Okay. Yeah, somebody mentioned even IEX. Yes, there's also buyback news in IEX. So IEX is also doing well. IEX, Balkrishna Industry. Yes, GSPL. HDFC Life. So you can see here, yes, even PFC. Yes, even Infi. I'll shortlist all these stocks. Okay, just give me a moment. Now I am adding these names. At least 3 circles from the left to right. Okay, Balrampur Chini. Okay, so we have added some names now. All right. So I have added these stocks to the watch list. Right. All of you saw how I added the stocks to the watch list. Can you give me a thumbs up? Yeah. Thanks for confirming the AV. Can you give me a thumbs up? So yeah, we have got some names, guys. You can do this, repeat the same process at your end also. Okay. So now what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We are going to go and evaluate these stocks. How are we going to evaluate? What will we do is we will go and take a look through the candlestick dashboard. We will go into the candlestick dashboard. Okay. And we will also open Okay, we'll also open the Camarilla pivots. So these are the two pages which we are going to open. Okay, these are the two pages which we are going to open. All right, hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. These are the two pages which we are going to open. We are opening Candlestick dashboard and we are opening the Camarilla pivot page. Right, these are the two pages which we are going to open. Now, what are we going to do is we are going to go here and select our basket, which is RSI stocks. So when I select the RSI stocks, okay, when I select the RSI stocks, okay, I have got these names. Okay, I got these names on a weekly basis, which are above H4. Can you all see this? These are stocks which have the weekly, their H4 above H4. The weekly prices are above weekly H4. So now what are those names? These are all the 12 names, right? We have got here 12 candidates, correct? So from these 12 candidates, we are going to shortlist them. These are RSI stocks which are above Camarilla pivot. So what am I going to do? Is on weekly and some are on monthly. So the ones which are on weekly can be good for intraday. Some which are also above on monthly, like PNB, HDFC Life, IndusInd Bank, they are above in the monthly also. So then they can be taken for a multi-day. So that's how you can shortlist. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to add these stocks and I'm going to create a new watch list. I'm going to say RSI stocks and Camarilla. RSI stocks from Camarilla. So फिल्टर का फिल्टर बना रहा हूं. पहले मैंने फिल्टर किया, फिर उस फिल्टर को दोबारा फिल्टर किया और अब यहां पर मैं डाल रहा हूं इसे. How many of you got this? Give me a thumbs up. How many of you got this? Give me a thumbs up. या किनको समझ में आया ये प्रोसीजर, मुझे थम्स अप दीजिए सो दैट आई विल मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. ओके, ग्रेट. जय कुमार, सत्या, जगबीर, नजबुद्दीन, रवि, नरेश. ओके, ऑल गुड, ऑल गुड. ओके, तो अभी हमने क्या किया, हमने पहले आरएसआई से जो मोमेंटम वाले स्टॉक्स है उसको सेलेक्ट किया. ठीक है, हमेशा समझिए कि मार्केट में काम करने के लिए प्राइस, पैटर्न, मोमेंटम तीनों का मिलना जरूरी है, वरना आपको पैसे बनाने के लिए और मेहनत करना पड़ेगा. गॉट इट? तो अगर आपको पैसे बनाना है तो प्राइस, पैटर्न और मोमेंटम तीनों को जोड़ना है. अगर तीनों को जोड़ना है तो आपको इस तरह जोड़ना पड़ेगा. तो पहले हमने मोमेंटम वाले स्टॉक्स लिए क्योंकि मोमेंटम जरूरी है. So we are starting from momentum and then coming to the stocks which is having some decent price action. Got it? So now what have I done? I have added these stocks. Okay, I have added these stocks into a bucket and that bucket is called as RSI stocks based on Camarilla. Now what I am going to do is I am going to go into my candlestick page. ओके, अभी इस कैंडलस्टिक्स पेज में जाकर, ओके, इस कैंडलस्टिक्स पेज में जाकर अभी मैं क्या करने वाला हूं, अभी यहां पर जाकर मैं देखूंगा कि जो स्टॉक्स मैंने चुने हैं उसमें से व्हाट इज द ओवरऑल सिचुएशन. सो आरएसआई, इफ सी हियर आरएसआई स्टॉक्स वाज आवर फर्स्ट बकेट, आरएसआई स्टॉक्स कैम इज आवर सेकंड बकेट. So based on the RSI stock scam, so वहां पे देखने के बाद ऑन द सी दैट वाज ऑन द वीकली, सो फर्स्ट में वीकली में देखूंगा कि वीकली का सिचुएशन क्या है। सो वीकली सिचुएशन के हिसाब से मुझे दिख रहा है कि HDFC लाइफ में देयर इज अ बुलिश लॉन्ग लाइन बॉडी। मैं लॉन्ग बॉडी प्रेफर करता हूं, ये सब मैंने सारे मेरे कोर्सेज में कवर किए हैं, सारे वीडियोस में भी मैं बताता हूं कि वीकली लॉन्ग बॉडी बुलिश कैंडल जरूरी है। तो यहां पर बुलिश वीकली लॉन्ग लाइन आ रहा है HDFC लाइफ में, वीकली कैंडल आ रहा है बलरामपुर चीनी में, वीकली कैंडल आ रहा है इंडसइंड बैंक में, और वीकली आ रहा है MCX में। आर देयर एनी अदर नेम्स? Alright, are there any other names here? I don't think anything more. So right now, after doing our sequence of analysis, so हमारे पास बच गया है HDFC लाइफ, बलरामपुर चीनी, इंडसइंड बैंक, MCX और AU बैंक, राइट। सो ये सारे स्टॉक्स जो हैं, ये सारे स्टॉक्स आर हैविंग अ गुड पोटेंशियल टू मूव, दे आर हैविंग अ गुड पोटेंशियल टू मूव। सो अब मैं क्या करूंगा, इन पांच स्टॉक को मैं ऐड करूंगा एक नए वॉच लिस्ट में, जिसका नाम होगा RSI फाइनल। तो ये स्टॉक्स ऐड हो गए हैं इन RSI फाइनल। सो RSI फाइनल है मेरा फाइनली शॉर्टलिस्टेड स्टॉक्स, जो अगर इंट्राडे चाहिए मैं इंट्राडे कर सकता हूं, मल्टी डे चाहिए मल्टी डे कर सकता हूं। और ये मैं करूंगा कैसे? ये मैं करूंगा रोलिंग टिकर के मदद से, क्योंकि रोलिंग टिकर ऐसा अनोखा टूल है न्यू ट्रेडर में, जो आपको बहुत इजीली बता देगा कि काम कैसे करना है। सबको ये तकलीफ है ना कि काम कैसे करना है, स्टॉक कैसे सेलेक्ट करना है। तो स्टॉक वी आर डूइंग 50% ऑफ द वर्क टुडे, वी आर selecting stocks. Now based on whatever signals, whatever strategies which you have, you can execute them. Now we have shortlisted the stocks, so I will go into rolling ticker and I will select RSI final and I will select all the tickers and then I will see here. So for example MCX ले लीजिए, MCX just for an example. So I put on MCX, I will see what are the parameters getting satisfied, right? On this there are a lot of videos which I have done. You can go out to our YouTube channel, you can go to the home section, there is a separate session there on live sessions. So go to the live market session and you can check out how I have used rolling ticker. वहां से आपको पता चल जाएगा कि रोलिंग टिकर में कैसे काम करना है, CPR को कैसे देखना है, इंडेक्स को कैसे देखना है, ये सारे चीज मैं यहाँ पर कवर किए हैं, राइट। नाउ अगेन कमिंग बैक टू दिस पर्टिकुलर पेज ऑफ रोलिंग टिकर, तो यहाँ से आपको पता चलेगा कि वो स्टॉक्स में से कौन से स्टॉक्स मूव हो रहे हैं, राइट। सो नाउ you can have RSI final bullish, RSI final bearish. So you will have a final list of bullish stocks, final list of bearish stocks, doing the same procedure which I said. Now when you do it in a structured way and when you do it in a step-by-step manner, your clarity on participation will improve. So हमने क्या किया, हमने पहले मोमेंटम स्टडी किया, मोमेंटम स्टडी करने के बाद उसे शॉर्टलिस्ट किया, उसे शॉर्टलिस्ट करने के बाद उसके प्राइस एक्शन देखे और फिर प्राइस एक्शन के हिसाब से उसका जो पैटर्न देखा और पैटर्न के हिसाब से उसे रोलिंग टिकर में लेके आए, राइट। सो दैट्स हाउ वी हैव गॉन अबाउट डूइंग अ स्टेप बाय स्टेप एक्शन, एंड व्हेन यू डू दैट स्टेप बाय स्टेप एक्शन you will automatically be able to participate in a very, very simple and easy manner. So the list which you are seeing, okay, the list which you are seeing of the stocks which are finally in the watch list, okay, watch list में तो आ गए हैं ये सारे stocks, right? So now the stocks, they will have various kinds of trigger. So from the rolling ticker, if any suitable stocks are there in a multi-day keep the multi-day section open. Multi-day section आपने open किया तो आप देखो यहाँ पे you can see here on multi-day possibility you will get the message here, right? On multi-day possibility you will get the message here. On intraday possibility you will get the message here. And from their watch list, okay, from your watch list, whichever watch list you will choose. So for example, we have got this RSI final. So from these names, any name that will trigger or either on intraday or on multi-day is where you can go and take action, right? And that's how you will be able to participate in the market in a structured manner, right? So I hope all of you got some very good insights on how the entire market has to be understood, how you need to look at the momentum aspect, how you need to integrate it with the price and pattern, so that whenever you get inside the market space, you will know exactly these were having some good momentum. और अभी इसमें अगर एक bullish movement दिख रहा है हमें, then we can definitely consider it and participate it in a structured manner, right? That's what was my agenda today. And I hope all of you got some good idea on how to do a clear analysis of the market, how to get a view of the sentiment, and how to shortlist your candidate. Yeah, there are lots of videos which have been shared. Go through them. Post your queries also on our YouTube video. Okay. So let me just share with you what you guys can do. Okay, just hold on. I'll just tell you what you guys can do so that it will help us also to get to know more. So for example, if you just open, okay, there is a video which we have posted on RSI. There are a lot of people who are interested in RSI. So here I have done a video on RSI. So once this RSI video is there, you could go out here and you could post your comment. Okay, you could post your comment here below this video. Okay, you can go and post your comment on this video so that after watching this video, okay, after watching this video, we have mentioned here what all is covered. Okay, we have mentioned here what all is covered. You can go there, watch this video based on this, and then post your comment on YouTube. So now, for example, okay, there's a question asking on the left to right or right to left. So ideally, the trends will emerge from the lower time frame. The trends will emerge from the lower time. For example, take a look at Torrent Pharma. In Torrent Pharma, the weekly and the monthly are positive. So that means that in the higher time frame, it is positive. Now, if you want to consider a stock which is recovering from lower levels, like for example, in the case of Torrent Pharma, you can see here that 30-minute has become bullish. Higher time frame always rules. So if higher time frame is positive and in lower time frame, if you are getting a bullish situation, that means that this is a stock which is looking at recovery. So all this analysis you can do without looking at the chart. So now again, let's go back to the chart. Okay, and let's go back to the 30-minute chart of Torrent Farm and let's see what is it saying. Okay, you can see here now in 30-minute Torrent Pharma, it is moving up, right? So overall the view is positive. Higher time frames are positive, but in the daily it is still to move up. So all this message is what you get from this circle, right? I hope you got that clarity, Anand. That is the clarity which I want you to get, and that's what Akash, Anand, I hope all of you are clear. Yeah. First, we track for movement above 60, right? Movement above 60. All of you can go and watch that video. So once it moves above 60, then it becomes bullish. Once it crosses 70, it becomes super bullish. Right? Great. Fine, then I'll end the session now and I'll await your comments on the group and also on the video so that when we meet again for the next weekend analysis, you will be having some more clarity on how to use NeoTrader and how to trade yourself in the market. Again, let me iterate that whatever shortlist which we have made, it is only a shortlist. We got to work on that shortlist based on the signals and strategies which we have and take a call on them. You are not supposed to buy. It's not a buy and hold strategy here. They are merely stocks which are available. All right. They are merely stocks which are available as part of our weekend analysis. Based on intraday triggers, based on multi-day triggers, based on a strategy, you can take action. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Stay safe, stay healthy. This is Raja Venkatraman signing off.